Hey everybody, welcome back to the D23 Expo celebrating all things Disney. And look what we have from Disney's Hamster and Gretel. It's Michael Cimino who plays Kevin and Carolina Ravassa who plays Carolina on the show. Welcome to Cherry the Geek TV. I was wondering if you could talk about the uniqueness of Hamster and Gretel, because it's many things. It's a superhero show, but it's also a comedy. It's also a family show about relationships between brothers and sisters and the parents and children. And it's a show that deals with cultural traditions and cultural heritage. What is it about the show that appeals to you most and that you love about it?
I think that's it. I mean, I think we see so many superhero movies and shows out there right now, and they are just so fantastical and so strong and so buff, and and this is just the family, and like the most unexpected one, the daughter and the hamster have powers. So I love that it's just a very grounded family show where you see a family just trying to get on with their day, but also, trying to save a town. So I like that.
Yeah, and I feel like this show is like pretty unique for right now, especially with how much content is out there. You have to be unique and like stand out and with everything you do. So, and I feel like this show is unique, and it is like doing its own thing, but it's also just the right amount of the right amount of similar to a lot of different things too, so that it feels relatable and familiar, but like also it puts it through like a fresh perspective and a new lens.
I heard that you, during your audition process, that your character is based off of Joanna Hausman, the creator's mother,
Yes.
And you did sort of when on your callback you did sort of an impression to land the role. Talk about that.
Yeah. So I auditioned for the role, and they said I sounded too young, and I was like, but I'm a voice actor, I can change my pitch. And then, the world went on, and I just forgot about it. And then 2 months later, they're like, you got a callback, and I was like, okay, get your beep together. And so I started researching Joanna's mom, and I watched her on YouTube, because Joa has a video where she actually just films her mom the entire time. So I paid attention to her cadence, how she has a deeper voice, the accent, everything. And I go in, and I thought, usually you do a callback, and it's just like a real quick, like 5 minutes. So I went in kind of like reading the room, and then dance, just shooting the shit, having a good time, just like, and we're not getting along with, like, we're not moving towards the scene. So then I kind of took a second, and I'm like, do we have a second? They're like, yeah. So I literally started talking like this, and I'm like, I am the mother of Joanna Hausman, and I'm going to tell you things. I'm going to tell you a few things about my daughter. And I literally went off on this monologue that Joanna's mom has done in the video. And it's not, she didn't make it. It's like her talking about her life. And Joanna was like, oh my God, like that's my mom. And I was like, she's talking about all the things she's done in her life. Like she's put out 2 CDs, and she's got a master's and a PhD. She's like saying, I'm not just Joanna's mom. This is what I do. So it's like highlighting her, and they were just like, basically that got you the role. And I'm like, yes. But I really did my research, and I recorded her, and I would listen to it, and I would imitate it. And every time she would talk, I would just, repeat it, And so, yeah, I hustled for that role, man.
Well, we are almost out of time. Michael, I know Kevin doesn't have any superpowers. Do you foresee a future episode maybe where by some fluke chance, maybe Kevin does end up with a superpower? And if so, what would that superpower be?
Man, one can hope and dream. But also I feel like the power that Kevin has is being powerless, if that makes any sense. I feel like that's what makes him special, is that in this crazy world, he's just a normal kid, like, trying to navigate all of this. And I feel like that's, like, honestly the fun part about it.
He's a good brother.
But he's not powerless. He comes to the rescue when Gretel can't. Like, that's a huge power.
It's yeah. But I feel like it's not, his power isn't in this. It's like in just being Kevin. Like, that's his power. And I feel like that's like the most fun part about the show, and like the dynamic, and it makes it so much more interesting to watch. That, like, it's just an interesting dynamic to have. So why would we like take that away? What makes the show so personable and fun?
One of the other things I love about the show is the songs that are in each episode. Do either of you have a favorite song, and what is it?
I love the Ropa Vieja song. I don't sing any of them, but I love that one.
I like the How You Feel About Me, that one. I like that one a lot. It's really sweet.
Well, you can catch these two on Hamster and Gretel Saturday mornings on the Disney Channel, and all episodes streaming on Disney+. Just stay tuned for more coverage here from the D23 Disney Expo.
Guys, hurry, get in!
Aw, Kevin, we've got this. Robot punch!
Stronger than an army of robots. Smaller than a drain pipe.
Wall punch!
and faster than lightning from a supercharged cowboy.
Did you hire them to distract me, Clyde?
It's Hamster and Gretel!
But what can I do?
From a creator of Phineas and Ferb
It is so on.
comes the most unexpected new series.
I've got 9 wives!
You have 9 wives?
I knew it.
Humanity's only hope is Super Gretel.
We're saved! Hi, my name is Gretel. This is my hamster, and we'll be taking you to jail today.
But what can I do?
Hero Hamster.
I don't have any secrets.
And Kevin.
In a related story, a scrawny 16-year-old boy is using his tiny muscles and not helping in any way whatsoever.
Watch Hamster and Gretel on Disney Channel.
I bet I'm indestructible.
We are not testing that out.